many of us deeply misunderstand emptiness. We rush to fill our empty spaces because we've never been taught their sacred purpose. We fear the void because we can't see what's growing in the dark. In nature, nothing grows in soil that's already full. A seed needs space, dark, empty space, to crack open and transform into something entirely new. Recently, a Better Life community member named Debbie came to us during a profound period of transformation, one that many of you might deeply relate to. She was navigating the depths of loss and transition, processing the passing of her beloved family member, moving through a divorce, and supporting her teenage sons through these changes. These weren't just external changes. They represented a deeper spiritual initiation, what we call a sacred emptying. What struck me most about Debbie's journey was how this period of emptying wasn't just about loss. It was about making space for profound renewal and healing of generational patterns. Her questions touched on universal themes that many of us face. How do we honor our grief while staying open to new beginnings? How do we support our loved ones through change while honoring our own transformation? How do we trust in divine timing when everything seems to be shifting at once? Through our energy reading work, we were able to illuminate how each of these challenges was actually part of a sacred realignment. Ancient wisdom traditions have long understood something profound about human transformation, that our deepest challenges are actually gateways to our greatest awakening. You see, when we're caught in the storm of change, it's almost impossible to see the larger pattern at work. Everything feels chaotic, painful, disconnected. But there's a hidden order in this chaos, a sacred choreography that becomes visible when we step back and view our journey through the lens of divine timing. These readings illuminate that bigger picture. They reveal how what feels like random devastation is actually precise spiritual surgery. Every loss, every ending, every challenge precisely calibrated to guide you into alignment with your soul's deepest purpose. Through the weaving together of timeless wisdom traditions, we create a sacred mirror that reflects back to you the profound meaning and purpose within your current experience. We'll demonstrate this by sharing excerpts from this particular reading. As we begin, remember, her story, though unique, carries whispers of wisdom that might just help you understand your own path in a whole new light. Starting now. Dear Debbie, I can feel the weight of the challenges you're facing, and it's clear that this time is one of profound change. You are walking through a season that feels heavy with loss, grief, and transition, yet there is a deep sacredness in what you're going through. The sacred emptying, though painful, is also a necessary step in your journey. This space of emptiness is not a void, but rather the fertile ground where new beginnings will bloom. It's okay to feel the sadness and the heaviness as it comes. It's part of the healing process, and with it, your soul is being cleansed and prepared for what's to come. Your journey of sacred emptying is actually a powerful initiation into a new chapter of your life. As you navigate these changes, remember that you carry the wisdom of countless ancestors who have walked similar paths of transformation. Trust in the process, knowing that this period of emptying is preparing you for a profound rebirth. In this reading, we will explore sacred emptying, understanding how your current losses create space for renewal, navigating divorce, guiding your family through this transition with grace, family karma, breaking old patterns as you process your sister's passing, ancient wisdom, drawing from Buddhist, Celtic, and Egyptian traditions for letting go, honoring family bonds, embracing transformation, practical guidance, supporting your teenage sons, processing grief, setting healthy boundaries. Each section weaves together timeless wisdom with practical steps, helping you navigate this sacred time of transformation with grace and understanding. We will first start by sharing a diagram showing 2 key themes, with 3 key elements each. Later in this reading, we will address each of these themes and elements directly. But before this, we'll provide proper coverage an understanding of your current energy. 1. Sacred emptying. This process of sacred emptying is incredibly tender. You've experienced the loss of loved ones, and with your sister's passing, there's been a shift not only in your family dynamics, but also in the energies surrounding you. It's okay to grieve, to feel the sorrow, and even to question what comes next. The pain you feel now is the soul's way of clearing out the old, so that it can make room for the new. The beauty is that in the emptiness, new possibilities are being nurtured. It may feel unsettling, but this space is necessary for your renewal. In time, you will begin to see how this sacred emptying will make room for new growth, joy, and clarity in your life. Your family has carried its share of ancestral burdens, and now, with the passing of your sister, there is an opportunity to lift those burdens, freeing you and your loved ones from patterns that no longer serve your highest good. 2. Navigating divorce and family transitions. Divorce brings its own set of challenges, especially when you have children involved. As you navigate this transition, it's normal to feel a mix of emotions, grief for the change in your family structure, and perhaps some guilt or concern for how it may affect your children. Know that your transformation, while challenging, is also a gift to them. Your children are witnessing your strength as you step into your authentic self. Even though the changes may be hard on them in the short term, this journey will ultimately teach them resilience, self-love, and the importance of honoring who they are, just as you are doing. It's important to give yourself grace during this process and allow your heart to find the balance between caring for your family and taking care of yourself. As you set new boundaries, you are also teaching your children the power of healthy self-care and emotional honesty. 3. Healing from family karma. The passing of your sister is more than just a physical loss. It also marks the beginning of a powerful healing process within your family. There's a generational shift occurring, and with it, the opportunity to release old family patterns and karmic debts. You may feel that this time is heavy with grief and transition, but in truth, it is also a time of profound healing. As you move through this, you're healing not only for yourself, but for your entire family lineage. This is a time to reflect on the patterns you've inherited and consciously choose to release them. By doing so, you are breaking old cycles and creating space for new, healthier ways of being, both for yourself and for those who come after you. In this way, your personal journey is intricately connected to the healing of your family's past, allowing for liberation from cycles that have held your family back for generations. As you navigate this profound period of sacred emptying, 3 ancient wisdom traditions offer unique insights and guidance for your path. Buddhist wisdom, the art of letting go. The Buddhist tradition teaches us that attachment to permanence creates suffering. Your current experience of multiple transitions, the divorce and the loss of your sister, reflects this deep truth. Buddhist wisdom reminds us that by learning to let go with grace, we find our deepest strength. Just as the lotus grows through muddy waters to reach the light, your current challenges are nurturing your spiritual growth. The Buddhist principle of embracing change invites you to view this period not as an ending, but as a natural part of life's flow. This perspective can be especially helpful as you guide your teenage boys through these changes. Celtic traditions, honoring family bonds. Celtic wisdom deeply understands the sacred nature of family transitions and ancestral healing. In Celtic tradition, times of great change are seen as thin places, moments when we can access deeper wisdom and healing. Your sister's passing creates such a thin place, offering an opportunity for profound family healing. Celtic tradition teaches that family bonds transcend the physical realm and that our ancestors can become powerful allies in our healing journey. This wisdom is particularly relevant as you work to heal family karma and establish new, healthy boundaries. The Celtic understanding of sacred cycles reminds us that periods of emptying always precede times of renewal. Egyptian mysteries, death and rebirth, The Egyptian mystery traditions hold profound wisdom about transformation through symbolic death and rebirth. In Egyptian spirituality, every ending is seen as a seed for a new beginning. Your experience of divorce and loss can be understood through the lens of the goddess Isis, who gathered scattered pieces to create wholeness anew. This tradition teaches that periods of sacred emptying are actually powerful initiations. You are not just ending a marriage or losing a sister, you are being initiated into a new level of your soul's journey. The Egyptian mysteries remind us that our greatest power often emerges from our deepest losses. Embrace the healing process. Allow yourself to feel what you need to feel. There is no rush through grief. Let the waves of emotion come and go as they will, knowing that they are part of your healing journey. Take time for self-compassion as you move through this. Trust the boundaries you are setting. You are learning to honor your own boundaries during this time of transition. This is an important and loving step for your emotional and spiritual well-being. By protecting your space and emotions, you're honoring your own needs. Offer compassion to yourself and others. Even though the changes may feel difficult, try to offer yourself and your family members compassion. This is a time of growth and transformation for everyone, and showing kindness to yourself is key to moving through it with grace. Extend patience to your children and loved ones as they too adjust to this new phase. Release what no longer serves you. As you move forward, take time to reflect on the old patterns you wish to release, both personally and within your family. You have the power to heal these cycles and create a new path for your family's future. This is a time to consciously let go of past expectations and invite new ways of being into your life. Supporting your sons through divorce. Your concern for your teenage boys shows the depth of your maternal wisdom. This transition asks you to balance three key elements: emotional support. Create regular check-in times where they can share feelings without judgment. Acknowledge their grief while modeling healthy coping. Maintain individual connections with each son, honoring their unique ways of processing. Open communication. Share age-appropriate information about changes. Listen more than you speak. Validate their experiences while maintaining appropriate boundaries. Stable routines. Establish new family rituals that honor your evolving family structure. Keep academic and extracurricular schedules consistent. Create predictable transitions between homes. Healing family karma through your sister's transition. Your sister's passing opens a powerful portal for ancestral healing. Grief healing. Honor your unique grieving process. Allow memories to surface and be acknowledged. Create personal rituals to maintain your connection while releasing attachment. Ancestral release. Identify patterns you're ready to release. Use journaling or meditation to explore family dynamics. Consider creating an ancestor altar for healing work. New boundaries. Trust your intuition about necessary changes in family dynamics. Communicate boundaries with love and clarity. Remember that setting boundaries is an act of love for all involved. These transitions, while challenging, are creating space for deep healing, not just for you, but for your entire family lineage. By consciously working with these ancient wisdom traditions and implementing practical strategies for your current situation, you're establishing new patterns that will benefit generations to come. Your journey of sacred emptying is actually a powerful initiation into a new chapter of your life. As you navigate these changes, remember that you carry the wisdom of countless ancestors who have walked similar paths of transformation. Trust in the process, knowing that this period of emptying is preparing you for a profound rebirth. Debbie, this time of transformation, though filled with sorrow and change, is ultimately a journey of renewal. You are being called to release the old, to embrace your authentic self, and to create new patterns of growth and healing. Your strength through this time will not only carry you, but also inspire and support your children. You are walking a path that, though difficult now, will lead to deeper peace clarity, and a more balanced future. Allow yourself the time and space you need to heal, and trust that every step you take is bringing you closer to a brighter tomorrow. This is a time of sowing seeds for the future, seeds of resilience, love, and clarity, and the harvest will be bountiful in due time. With love and light, your better life guide. This concludes our real-life energy reading example. If you're feeling drawn to explore your own journey through a divine timing reading, we'd love to hear from you. Every person who has received a reading started exactly where you are now, feeling called to understand the deeper meaning behind their experiences. Whether you're moving through profound loss and transformation, navigating family transitions with grace and wisdom, seeking to understand the spiritual significance of your current challenges, or feeling called to break free from generational patterns, we'd love to help illuminate your path forward. These readings are deeply personal, drawing from ancient wisdom traditions to help you understand your unique journey within a larger spiritual context. Until next time, remember that even in periods of sacred emptying, divine timing is working in your favor, preparing you for a rebirth more beautiful than you could orchestrate on your own, on your path to a better life.